Hey YouTubers, how you guys doing tonight? Um, just want to give a little short video. I wanted to finish on earlier today. I was saying that I was gonna make a video about how people are struggling and staying in the predictions and the predicaments that they're in by believing or accepting expectations from people that's close to them and from people who doesn't wish the best for them. Also, because I just want to say something on that when I just said that. Wishing for the best for the person, wishing for the best for a person, and not accepting what they really want to do in life is not the same thing. Um, in the Bible, it says you can't serve two masters, and that's impossible. You can't love and hate at the same time. And I think there's going to be a big correction from it. So I just want to give you YouTubers a shout out and tell you guys that you guys really gotta push and break through the predictions and how people feel about you and the emotional grief that it can take toll on you. You can stay at a low energy in a low way for a very long time if you don't start gaining control of your emotions and gaining control of your understanding in the life that we in today. And don't waste time for no one. Don't waste time for your mother, your father, your best friend. Don't waste time for people that always been giving you great advice. Once you come to a new level, a new frequency, once you see that you want to do something else with your life and it feels good to you and it's your gut feeling and it's emotionally involved and just indulging you and it's like just God given that you really want to go out here and do this, go out there and do it. And even if you fail, it was something to profit from it. It was something to profit from it. And you gotta wake up and in so many ways and so many things and get your head into knowledge and understanding, because a lot of people are very poor because they accept the knowledge and experience that they have, that they walk, and they don't pick up the knowledge that we've been passed on to. And if you don't look at the mistakes that someone or the world has done in the past, you will fall like a tally in the same place as the world has ever been in. Like I said before, it's people in the grave right now that never accomplished a thing in their life, never did nothing that they love to do, never experienced the life that they could have had. And I don't want that for nobody, and I damn sure don't want that for myself. And I'm making these videos. I'm profiting to you guys to go out there and deliver. It's cold as hell out here in Chicago right now, and still though, the craftsmanship and the work ethic at what you really want to do is something that you gotta really put an effort in to do. And even if it takes a lot of time from hanging out and doing the things that you do, you'll come to the emotion that you love what you do, and there's no discussion about it that you're going to be doing it for a very, very long time. Once you get your feet wet, once you get your feet planted, and once you make that decision like, hey, this is a decisive decision that I'm going to do for the rest of my life, or the next 10 years or the next 20 years. And once you get into that fold, and I just stepped into a fold and I haven't even been on the road, I'm just thank God and blessed for the wisdom that I have today. And one thing that comes to mind is surely that I'm on the right path, and surely this is a road and a journey that I'm accepting. I am happy that I'm awakened. I am happy that God is blessful, and I'm happy that He's very real, the God of Israel. I don't believe in anything else but the source and the one who gave us the power, and the one who overcame all these things of the world today in today's date. Because we only see one thing that's happening out here. It's really no discussion, nothing to be ashamed of, nothing to be afraid of. We living in a world today where people are using good for evil and evil for good. Like my favorite line I just picked up off of 107.5 WGCI. Radio stations all across the world will tell you to put the guns down. But then they'll be like, oh, now, now I'm finna let you listen to AK-47 and The Baby featuring the song Shoot 'em Down and Shoot 'em Up, Club Killer. And that's like reversal psychology. Everything is to seem to be so cool, but in these little details and these little increments and what people go off through their day and multitude of habits, just constantly, like you have to learn that Facebook and playing the video games and just sitting on your ass all day doesn't accomplish anything. And if you in the fold where you're working 9 to 5 and you're working a job and you think that this is gonna pan out, you can be at that job for the next 40 years of your life. This is what I'm telling you. The biggest, like I said before earlier today, the biggest pyramid scheme is believing that you're gonna sit at a job and be happy and be in this condition forever. Unless you want to drink and smoke for the rest of your entire life, trying to get over the fact that you didn't do something greater with yourself that's hidden in you, then you're gonna be sitting here thinking, what can you do and how can I do it to get to the next level? Instead of you wasting time with people who are wasting your time. And I tell you now, people are going to be sensitive. People are going to get emotional because you're leaving out a state of mind that they're so prone to, that they're so known to. You're going to be hated. People are going to be jealous. People are going to do things that you wouldn't think that they could imaginably do. And you have to take that understanding and be able to read and have that discipline and to go out and do the things that you have to do to make your life better. You do. People are leaving relationships. Once you awaken, a lot of things go out the window. A lot of things that you see in our neighborhoods really go out the window. A lot of things don't be justified as they was before because it doesn't make sense for some people to be continually staying in a vicious cycle. And the problem is they're not learning anything other than what the traditional area of thinking is. And I just want people to really grow out of that mindset and really take the time and effort to start learning about the world that we live in today. Because we do have a God, and we're living in a world that is stating and is constantly bleeding out telling us that there is a God, and He did not lie to us. He is showing us the truth, and He is showing us the way. There's no shame for what you do. If you're a career building and network marketing and you have success, that is your success. No one can copy that. If you're a person who's trying to be in real estate, no one can copy that. Because you went through all those details. If you're a person who is trying to start their own businesses any other fashion, no one can copy that. It might take you some time. It's going to be failure. But failure is something that leads to success. You know, one of the greatest things I picked up off a millionaire, off of a person who literally wrote the path, made the path in a book for a lot of successful people. Do you know what he said? Failure. He looks at failure, the perception, how he looks at failure. Some people fail 1,000 times, and some people look at that as failure. No. In his way, he says, I learned 1,000 ways how I can make this work, how I can make this go. 1,000 ways that show me which way to go. Instead of you thinking of the failure bumping into your mind, you have to dig out all those things that's making your life crumble, all those disasters and the news and all these things that the world is trying to give you, and be better for yourself. I just want to leave you with that video, that note, and stay blessed, YouTubers, and go out and do it.